Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Event Horizon RPG video. In this video, we are gonna be making everything spin out of existence. Oh yes! We are gonna be making a Spaminator build that will cause enemy ships to spin uncontrollably to the point that they can no longer fight back. Oh yes ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a very fun video, I guarantee you that. But before we start making our Spaminator build, we must first identify which weapons are we gonna be using as well as which ship is the best to use. Because there's only a handful of weapons that can make ships spin as well as only a number of ships that will be able to use them. Not all ships can use every weapon type. So how do you make ships spin out of control? Well, there are only a few ways you can make ships spin. One way is to ram them at blazing speed, and another is shoot projectiles that has a lot of knockback. For example, this mass driver M2 here has 100 impulse. Or this railgun, it has 200 impulse. This basically means that the more impulse a weapon has, the heavier the knockback. But it's not all that good. High impulse weapons tend to have a lot of recoil, meaning shooting them can also make your ship spin out of control. So spamming railguns will guarantee you a very fun experience. If you're thinking that we're gonna be using railguns for our ultimate spinner machine, well, you thought wrong! Instead of using high impulse weapons, we're gonna be using this pathetic little Singularity Cannon. Why this pathetic excuse of a weapon, you ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the sole reason that it literally directly applies rotational velocity to anything its projectile touches. So instead of just using garbage knockback to make stuff spin, why not something that directly makes anything spin in place? This is one Singularity Cannon projectile. This is one small boy ship. One Singularity Cannon is enough to make one small boy ship fly out of control. If one Singularity Cannon can do this, then imagine what it will be able to do on a Spaminator ship. Oh yes ladies and gentlemen, we have found the perfect Spaminator weapon for today's video. Now for the ship. Of course, as usual, we will need to use the biggest and strongest ship available that can utilize the cannons. And that ship is Jormungandr. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize if I butchered it. This ship is the capital ship of the Swarm faction. It's big, it's chunky, it has a lot of green slots, and most importantly, it can use S-weapons, which means it's the perfect ship for today's Spaminator build. So let's start building! So this is the build that I came up with. Pretty nice if I do say so myself. It has decent armor, and of course, a lot of fuel. It only has plus 250% fire rate, which is just right as I have equipped it with 12 Singularity Cannons. It's insane. It could use some more armor plates, but the reason why I didn't put any more is because we need the ship to move. Armor plates are heavy. Just look at this one heavy titanium armor. It weighs 900 units for goodness sake. It is slightly heavier than my testicle. So yes, its speed is hanging around a comfortable 11-12. And it has a decent 4-second energy recharge time. Overall, it's pretty good. I've also equipped it some holy cannons on the hover tank satellites as a finisher of sorts. A plan B just in case if things go bad while we're fooling around the galaxy. And as a finishing touch, we will be renaming our Spaminator build to something more appropriate. And its name will be none other than the Peacemaker. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Peacemaker. It will be spreading peace to all the corners of the galaxy and enforcing it to keep peace and order in the universe. Alright, with our Spaminator build complete, it's time we test it and start spreading peace and prosperity throughout the universe. This base should be perfect, so let's attack it. Alright, we're in, and our first wheeling test subject. Okay, let's start firing. Look at it spin! Dude, what is that? More! Make it spin faster! Okay, it stopped. No, it's spinning on its own! It's spinning on its own! Oh, hello there, Rhino. You're next. Yes, spin! Here comes an asteroid. Wait, does it affect asteroids too? It does! Alright, it's time we test this on the Starbase. That ship is still spinning. Let's get into position and fire! Spin! Spin! No, aim for the Starbase, you dumb worm. Thank you. Haha, yes, more! More! It's spinning so fast right now. Well, okay, it stopped for some reason. Well, that's dumb.
Like you cut, G.
Oh, what the hell was that? It literally propelled me away. Wait, so the Starbase is still spinning, but it's spinning so fast to the point that the game doesn't even animate it. And instead of animating it, it just stops. Nice. Alright, let's give it a little bump and see what happens. Ooh, what is this? What is this? What's happening? What on earth is happening right now? Make it stop. I literally can't control the ship anymore. Okay, we're fine. More spin! And another bump. Ooh, okay, that hurt me a bit. Alright, let's give it another bump. Ooh, okay, it's starting to hurt now. Ooh, ouch! Okay, there are a lot of enemy ships now, and we're kinda low on health, so we're gonna have to get rid of a few ships. This should be fine. Let's give the Starbase another bump. Hehehe. What? That's so painful, dude. I was at half health. Are you serious? Wait, does this mean that Golden Candy Cane's gonna get one-tapped by a Starbase? Well, let's find out. So let's just go straight for the base. Well, ladies and gentlemen, needless to say, I lost that fight. It turned out to be even better than I imagined. The Singularity Cannons do live up to its name. as it literally makes everything spin faster than a black hole singularity. The Peacemaker has successfully spread peace and prosperity throughout the universe. If you're thinking that this build is usable for normal game progression, well, it's not, alright? Never use meme builds for progression, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you really wanna have fun, that is. And that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Your support is what keeps me going. Again, thank you and see you guys in the next one.